Hello, good evening and welcome to the channel. Starting something new this week. This is going to be my Sunday rundown where I'm just going to summarise the week, really talk about what sessions I've done, quality sessions, easy sessions, long run, and yeah, basically just wrap up the week with how I've gone. So as you can see, my week structure is Saturday is my rest day, so my long run's on Sunday. So Monday always starts with an easy run. Monday, Wednesday, Friday tends to be the easy, and I do any other mobility or strength work at the same time. Quality days this week worked out really well. Did the 2x20 minute at threshold on Tuesday, as you can see by the stats. Quite tough because it was over 11 miles in total with all the warm-up and cool-down as well included. Thursday went for a bit more of a VO2 maxi style workout with 2-minute intervals, but 10 of them, and 2-minute cool down in between. That went quite well. Again, another double digit. The Sunday run, which is what I did this morning, did 14.5 miles. As you can see by the elevation graph that I put on at the end, I really misjudged how much climbing there would be at the end when I was supposed to be getting slightly quicker pace-wise, because I tend to look for late speed and late pace because I find it's better running that way rather than going out too soon. It's kind of test speed under fatigue, which I think overall has really helped me with a lot of my training as I've been going. Easy run's quite cumulative. They always work really nicely. I do a mix of solo and occasionally I run with my son in the stroller. You've probably seen some of the shorts I put up on that if you've not looked. He absolutely loves it, but I must admit it's getting much harder work now he's 2. He's getting quite heavy and there's a lot more to push around when we're going, but he still really enjoys it, and I do as well, to be fair. I slow down to compensate, which really works. Long run, that worked nicely. It was a very enjoyable run. I did manage to get my last 4 miles faster, which I'm quite pleased with. And yeah, that's pretty much a roundup of the week. Total just under 58 miles this week in training wise, and I'm 12 weeks into my training, so I'm going into kind of more half marathon specific training now because my next race is in October. So rather than just trying to build mileage or build speed, in a proper like HM focused phase at the moment, hence me looking at my top end speed and trying to stretch that out as long as possible, which is proving quite difficult, I must admit. I find it quite daunting, the gap between running at what pace I need to be running at for my goal and what pace I'm currently running at and what pace I can hit at threshold. But the thought of holding that for an hour and a half seems huge at the minute. I was really hanging on Tuesday. It really fought me hard, that did, but I made it through it, so that's the important thing. So my plan going forward is I'm hopefully going to do these rundown videos every Sunday. I'm going to keep those going just as a check-in and really just to summarise what the week's done, and I'm still aiming to get a longer video up during the week. Tuesday or Wednesday seems to be the day that I'm targeting at the moment, although I've not been very disciplined with it so far, but it'll come. I've just got to get myself into a rhythm, which story of my life really. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all again next week.